The beggar used his bare hands to unblock the boy's energy channels, then transferred his own inner power into the boy's body. Miraculously, the boy slowly opened his eyes. Just moments before, the girl had shared her only flatbread with the beggar, but then her younger brother collapsed from a heart condition. Seeing this, the beggar immediately pressed points across the boy's body and pushed his inner strength into him, bringing the boy back from the edge of death. The boy had been sick for years. He and his sister depended on each other to survive. She'd been doing everything she could to save money for his surgery. To repay her kindness, the beggar handed her a broken shard and told her it could be exchanged for money to save her brother. When the girl brought it to the pawn shop, the owner stared at it in shock, realizing it was a fragment of the legendary general's mask. When the commander heard the news, he was stunned and immediately sent his men to the beggar's city. Meanwhile, the beggar's wife and daughter were overjoyed to learn of his whereabouts. Just as the girl paid for her brother's surgery, they were unknowingly targeted by human traffickers. The crime boss's son had a rare genetic condition, and the boy was a perfect match. The traffickers soon tracked them down and tried to take them by force. The beggar tried to step in, but the thugs warned him not to meddle, not wanting to reveal his identity. The beggar held back, but when he saw the siblings being dragged away, he was reminded of how his own daughter had once been taken the same way. Rage erupted in his chest, and this time, he stepped in and rescued them. The traffickers returned defeated. The boss was furious and said he'd handle it himself. Soon the boss arrived with a group of thugs. They quickly surrounded the siblings and tried again to abduct them, but once more, the beggar blocked their way. He pulled a handful of mask fragments from his pocket and offered them in exchange for the children's safety. One of the men picked up a shard and froze, realizing it was something powerful, but the illiterate boss had no idea. He scoffed and pushed forward. The beggar warned them not to make him act. They ignored him and charged. The beggar summoned a barrier of energy around himself and with a simple motion, unleashed a mysterious force. Just then, a woman arrived on the scene. The crime boss instantly dropped to his knees and called her mom. She was actually a high-ranking member of New York's elite, but she ignored him completely and walked straight to the beggar. Without a word, she removed his hood, and when she saw his face, she was utterly shocked.